Hi, and thanks for joining me here at Oxford County Living. I had mentioned at the top of the show that summer has arrived, and with the warm weather, the growing season is in full bloom. OC Living reporter Ashley Quinton stopped by Van Dyke's greenhouses on Tuesday for a look at what's growing on this year.
I'm here with Jim Van Dyke from Van Dyke's greenhouse. And how is the season going this far, from going from kind of cool, rainy temperatures to gorgeous?
Well, it was a really terrible start. Like the month of April was a washout, and even Mother's Day was really slow because of the weather. But we've kind of made up for lost time since, we have the beautiful weather.
Or has it hurt the plants at all?
Well, we kept the plants that couldn't take it inside, and the perennial plants and the shrubs, they didn't mind it at all. But all the tender plants and the vegetables, yeah, they needed to be protected. Speaking of vegetable plants, this is what you call a core pot. Now, we started with it last year, and it was a great success. You just make sure that the pot is really good and watered. It's made out of coconut husk, so you just stick the whole plant in the ground. There's nothing to throw away, and the plants take off a lot faster.
With the temperatures being so high, do you have any recommendations about how to keep your plants healthy?
Water. Yeah, lots of water, and then if you use lots of water, you have to make sure that you use fertilizer more regularly.
Up until May 30th, with the rainy and cool weather, watering your plants wasn't much of a concern. But now with the hot weather striking and the water metering in action, what impact will it have on gardening?
Well, it didn't make any difference to me, really, because we were always on a meter. All the commercial businesses in Woodstock have always been metered. It's just the homeowners now. It's going to affect my business for the fact that some people might not be willing to have lots of plants because they don't want to pay extra for water, although I don't think it's going to be a terrible expense, or people are still going to want their plants.
Have you heard any concerns from customers so far?
No, I haven't. I thought about myself. I haven't heard anybody, but I guess we haven't really been into the season long enough that people have got a good big water bill yet. We've got some beautiful big plants ready to go. Another shade plant is the cordialis. It's a little blue flower, and it kind of looks like a columbine, but it thrives in the shade. Out here in the parking lot in the hot sun are the sun-loving perennials. These are perennials, of course, are plants that come back every year. They're very popular. Particularly popular lately is the grasses, which can be as much as small ones around a foot tall to some that are like 15 feet tall. It's a nice way to garden, especially now with watering restrictions and the expense of watering, that grasses are a low maintenance plant for that regard. There's a whole bunch of, too many to name, different kinds of species out here. I do got one little special corner down here where I put all my my silvery leafed plants. These are also good plants that can do without being watered all the time.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the new stuff for the season?
Yeah, there's some really good ideas now for people to plant up their own plants. This is what we call a Trixie liner. It comes with 3 different species of plants in it, and you just plant it up into a bigger pot. Then the customers, when they take it home, presto, they just plant it and they got instant flowers. Another thing new this year is a really easy plant, and this plant could go inside, it could go outside. You could keep it as a house plant. It's called a Griffin begonia. It doesn't care if it gets the sun, it doesn't care if it gets the shade, and it doesn't die if you don't water it right away. It could be about 2 feet tall and about 3 feet wide.
What would you say your most popular one is?
The most popular one this year is the black petunia. I don't have any more small ones to show you, but in this mixed basket, this is the black petunia. It's called black velvet, and it's been a really hot item. It's never been a black petunia before, and people really seem to like it. Okay, we're very well known around the area for having a huge selection of vegetables for the garden, and vegetable gardening has become a big thing. People want to have food that's fresh. They want to have food that's they know they grew themselves, and there's pesticide free. We use no chemical pesticides, so all our stuff is you could just eat it right off the plants. I have sweet peppers, which we have red ones, yellow ones, orange ones, green ones, all different kinds of shapes. We have about 8 varieties or 10 varieties of hot peppers, including some varieties that are exclusive to us, like the Carabana hot pepper. It's a pepper from Trinidad, and we have been saving the seed ourselves for years, and it's a very hot pepper. It's similar to a habanero pepper, but it's bigger and it's pretty hot.
This banana, I started growing this in June, the end of June last year, which is a year ago now. Now, late in November, I chop up all the leaves and leave one left in the middle. And so far, this is what I created. I do have banana in there now.
Oh, cool.
That's the banana.
So how long will it take for them to grow?
Now I have to wait. See, every leaf has the fruit.
Yeah.
And this is the heart. This one here.
If one of your concerns is a lack of time or space for growing your own tomatoes, Van Dyke's Greenhouse has a solution for you. They'll grow your own tomatoes and allow you to come pick them up when they're finished. Ashley Quinton, Oxford County Living.
Thanks for that, Ash. I know it got a little warmer in